Bri. Yeah, yesterday in here in Kent it was blue skies. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. I think Mr. Solarface was in his element yesterday. And it was freezing cold, so I was out and about uptown on the old scooter, and it was freezing. Wouldn't believe how cold you get going up and down hills about 4.5 miles an hour on a mobility scooter. Freezing. But I loved it, like. Not so much in the city's frost because it's slippery, but in fields and trees and stuff where you were yesterday, the frost looks fantastic, doesn't it? It's like another planet. It's gorgeous. I liked it. Boney bouncing around there. He loved it. He didn't know what to do, did he? I don't know if he could make out what the frost was or what, but oh dear, he really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll probably go again today. Probably. I don't know what the other half's doing, but it was absolutely gorgeous. Where did I go? I went over. There's a little, well, I forget what they call the park. I've only lived here 14 years. It's where the doctor surgery is, and it was one sheet of frost. Even like 11 o'clock, it was still there, and yet the sun had been out. You know, sorry, son, Mr. Solarface, had been out. God knows how many hours. Since about 8, I suppose, and you hadn't touched that. And it looks gorgeous. I don't like the trees so much, although I love trees in the winter. But, yeah, it's nice to see you out and about, crunching along on the old ice. There's only a quick video, really. I ain't been up that long. It's about time to bloody well brush the beard, probably. Not much more to report, really. Just thought I'd make a quick one rather than keep making comments. I'll do some bloody spell checks on it. So little words that catch me out, put an I and an E where it shouldn't be or something. I spelled the word, I was answering somebody in America, Richard, mess about one, and I do it every time, countries, and I end up, ending it with YS instead of the proper spelling. Yeah, I know what it is, and I still do it wrong. But, yeah. Sad education, mate. Yeah, so not much to say. It's quite early in the morning. I had to get up to make a dental appointment for my wife. I thought she got it wrong. She said you have to ring them before 8 o'clock. I thought before 8 o'clock. Anyway, I got on them and it's all recorded. It's after 8 o'clock, so I didn't have to get up. But now I'm up, I suppose I better do all the rest of the stuff. I've had 2 cups of coffee already. I'm getting addicted, well I am, addicted to that and Diet Coke. I haven't had any booze for 3 months, don't miss it, feel much more healthy, and I don't swallow up with water. That can only be good. As far as celebrities dying though, Christ almighty. You got another 2 died yesterday. I think it was a drummer. Oh Christ, what was the band? Famous band. The drummers died. It was, somebody told me uptown yesterday that the bass guitarist in David Bowie's, well, I don't think he had a band. I thought he had all different, guitars and backups behind it. Depends on what the song was. I can't think of his name. He was a bass guitarist, but that is only a rumour. And in the Eagles, the lead singer in that, he died. Apart from Bowie, Lemmy, Alan Rickman. It's a bit naughty because they're all around my age. I'm 68. They're all like 69, 67. I thought, hey, it's getting a bit near. I mean, Bowie, he'd only turned 69 about 2 days before he died. I think it's January 8th, his birthday. It was like that, I think, in 2014. It was a very bad year for people, getting older. I suppose at my age, it's inevitable people die around you. I mean, some of these, like Bowie and them, you sort of know them, didn't you? Like since the 1960s, me. Not you, though. You weren't around him, was you? Anyway, it's been a disastrous year like that. Because I don't watch the news or listen or read it, because I haven't read a newspaper about 20 years. The only one I look at is on the BBC. It's called Entertainment and something or other. Excuse me, bloody cough again. Yeah, the entertainment news, and that's the only one I watch, you know, obviously about entertainment. People, you know, something to do with the Oscars now, or something, been Fiddle Film Oscars or the Golden Globes. I don't follow all that. Best Picture and Best Director, Best Boy, I never know what that is in the credits. Oh, I know all that. Just want to watch the film or whatever. And so it's been a bit disastrous for the old celebs. I mean, it's not even, where are we today? I don't know. It's probably 19, 20, 21 around here somewhere. I don't know, really. God, I can never remember the days. My brother-in-law was about 8 years older than me. And I said to him once, like, you know, I said, what's the date today? And he said, date, he said. I don't even know what the bloody month is. And I'm serious. You know. I'm getting like that. The entire remember stuff is for appointments. You know, like today, being Wednesday, it's market day. Hate markets, but I've got to go up the road to see if my mate's turn up. I ain't seen him before Christmas. You know, he's got cancer. And you get scared to pick the phone up and ring, like, and, you know, find out the worst. And also, I don't like him on the phone because he gets out of breath so quick. He's got it in 2 different places now. He got rid of it once. Anyway, on that happy note, I don't think there was anything else. I think that's all bugger off. It's not worth going back to bed now. I've got to ring this dentist thing in about 15 minutes. Let me go again. I'm going to get rid of this cough. They keep telling me it's because you've got heart failure, but I don't believe that. Oh, right, okay, so you can get back to bimbling with the young 2-year-old Bodie, and look forward to another video. That was a cracking video, that, you know, really good. And then rocks, something about rocks, you know, and they're always quiet or move from miles away. Look at Stonehenge. You know, in America, look at other ones in sort of lines of them. I forget what you call it. Look, it goes on for miles. Nobody knows why they're there. And I think you said there was a crystal underneath these other ones. Rocks that you were talking about. I mean, some sort of religious ritual or something. Who knows what we were into then? Probably quite as bad as what we're into now. Anyway, I'm off now. And I press the usual button. Oh, the notice has disappeared for once. Tells you every time, 3 hours recording, and then that's it. Right, I'll catch you further down the line, so bright, and have a marvellous day. And I hope it's just started light. I've got the curtain still, so Mr. Solar Face is going to be out and melt all the clouds in front of him. Right, I'm off now, so other people can watch it as well, you know. Right, catch you later. Bye for now.